my brain doesn't work too well anymore. I went to go do a nice video, and I started doing this project before I even started filming. I was supposed to show all the pieces prior to painting it. And, well, guess who painted it? You still can't tell what it's going to be. It's not put together yet, it just needed to be painted first. But, anyone who knows me anyone who knows me knows that I'm a big fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's one of my favorite all-time favorite movies. So I'm making a prop from the movie. And, let me show you. Now, if you're a fan of the movie, you see the cross, and you'd be like, I know what he's making. Well, I hope you're not a fan. Well, how do I hope you're a fan, because then you'd be watching this. But, I just don't want to spoil the surprise until it's completely done. I'm waiting for it to dry. Then I'm going to make another piece for the top. Put the stuff all around it. And then it should be done. So, just gotta wait for that. I'm gonna go find my drill, saw out some wood, and then it will be done. Well, I gotta paint that, then it will be done. But, let's check this out. Okay, so, this is dried very fast. I still got the cross drying outside. I gotta add these. Gemstones were very, very expensive. Not too happy about that. So, I just cut them in half, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one here. Now I gotta wrap it around perfectly around it. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't go all the way around. That's why I had to buy two. So, I'm going to have to do some cutting, but it should look like that. It will all come together when it's done. Well, duh, but you know what I mean. Okay. Looking good. I'm going to cut another one in half to finish that part. Absolutely perfect. Perfect. Okay, now, as I said, I gotta wait till I get one other piece. So, let me throw that down. It's getting stuck in my hand. I gotta run these all the way across the bottom. Like, it would just go from here to the, lay aside there. It's also going to go up top, but there is a piece that I need for the top, but apparently I don't have the right tool for it, so I'm just going to have to wait to go to the store, but you won't see that because of editing. Well, there it is that way. It's looking really good. I mean, you could tell it's styrofoam, but I mean, it's just a fun piece. I'm not looking for authenticity or anything like that. I'm just doing it for amusement, another video for YouTube, and, to celebrate one of the greatest movies ever made. Now, I'm going to find the piece for up here, and then more of these will be leading to it. I'm trying to think, what can I use? But I'll probably just end up doing what I want outside with it, with the smaller top portion, and go from there. Because, as I said, it doesn't have to be authentic. It just has to be there and represent it. This is just a fun project for the dork that I am. No, it's going to make me look dorky, but I don't care. I love who I am. I couldn't find the drill right away. Computer just turned on. Sorry. I just could not find the drill, so I decided to work on the cross for the top part. And I have to admit, came out pretty good. I really like it. Okay, so the great news is I cut this little piece out. Let's see, focus. If it focuses, there we go. Cut this little piece out, sanding it a little, and just smoothing out the edges. I did find the drill apparently, and looks good. It'll be perfect. It's about the right size I needed for the cross, and it's time to go paint this. Okay, it looks like I flooded it, but I really didn't. That's just a couple coats that I've put on it. It's been drying quick, and while it was drying, I painted a rock. Don't judge me. I have a short attention span. I couldn't remember the word. But as I wait for it to dry, it's a nice day. Real nice day out. It's a nice wind, so it'll dry fast. It was actually drying fast. It's been good. There's bees chasing each other around over there. There's one that's been following me because it thinks I want its home. There's one right there. Let's see. You can kind of see him on the screen. Yeah, he went off. He buggered off. I can't see. Figured the parts that are showing after it dries, I'm going to cover them up with something. But as soon as that's dried, I'll glue it, and then I'll put the piece inside. That'll allow it to be removable. So it's coming along nicely. Actually, the next thing you see would be the finished product. So I found this little guy while I'm waiting for it to dry. See, his tail's starting to grow back. These are my favorite things around here in North Carolina. Those skinks. He's just rolling around. I seen him eating a few ants. One thing about them though, whoa, he buggered off. he took off. Oh. The moment has arrived. Here it is, finally done, 99% done. Still got to do a couple more sanding, but here it is. It's almost to the top. What could it be? It's the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. Now, you can see the cross is crooked. It is just being held in right now with a clothes hanger that I cut apart. And look at this all the way around. Gorgeous prop. I do want to get the box, make it up real nice, paint it, stain it, this and that. And have a little display case made for it. The cross will be fixed. As I said, it's only 99% done, but I'm very happy about it. Now, did a lot of painting and searching for a stupid drill, but it's done. It's done, nearly. I gotta sand a little bit more, but whatever. Now, since this is a holy prop of epic proportions, maybe I should consult the Book of Armaments. Chapter 2, verses 9 to 21. And the Lord spake, saying, First shalt thou take out thy holy pin. Then shalt thou count to 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number thou shalt count, and the number of the counting shall be 3. 4 shalt thou not count, neither count thou 2, excepting that thou then proceed to 3. 5 is right out. Once the number 3, being the third number, be reached, then lobbest thou thy holy hand grenade of Antioch towards thy foe, who being naughty in my sight shall snuff it. Amen. It's finally done. Now, to put it away, unless there is a killer rabbit that it needs to cease to be. Thank you for putting up with my dorkiness in this one. The little gems are coming off up there. See, it's 99% done. As I said, I got to sand, and I'm going to glue those down. Have a wonderful day. This has been Brendan the Gent being a dork.